Oh god, no. That's bright. There we go. Hi, Tink. Welcome. How are you doing, darling? Oh, we're gonna have to touch that up. Ugh, gross. Touch that up first. How you been? It was so much fun playing yesterday with you. You are a riot. Also, I just realized we don't have any music on, so let's remedy that right quick. Absolutely no clue where this window is going to open up, by the way. Okay, cool. It opened up over here. This is where I wanted it to go. Let's get some good quality dudes in the background here. Yay, muted tabs. I'll pop a tab open for you, love. I'm doing good. Just working on a ton of backlog for photography stuff because I've been garbage at best as far as getting it done. So I just decided to finish some up. Love to you too, darling. Thank you for stopping by. If you're still streaming later, I'll come by. Hey, Hatsu! Can I get a volume check? Can you hear me okay? Over the music? Basically, because I can't equalize. My equalizer's completely trashed right now, so I'm just kind of winging it. We're doing some salvage editing. We're good. Doing some salvage editing from the Day in May car show that was last weekend or the weekend before that, something like that. It's mostly salvage editing because it was a really overcasty day, so like a lot of stuff is really washed out. But we're gonna see if I can salvage some of it. I did get this one, which is really cool. This is one of my favorite ones that I've gotten done so far. I'm not a big fan of, like, pictures with people in them. Which I know is super weird. So I'm just gonna flag a bunch of these for delete. Like, I'm an automotive photographer. I don't do people really well. Like, if at all. So, like, pictures that have people in them are not really my forte. I don't particularly like it. But yeah. See, like, these pictures are really, really blown out. But let's see what we can do. There's my Akali. There's my beautiful girl. Got that EMGG sticker on the front there. Got a rep. So yeah, let's see if I can salvage this one out. Akali usually does well with this in reds. It's still a little sharp. Ah, there we go. Perfect. That, yes. So I have a Canon Rebel 7, I believe it is, that most of these were taken with. I also actually take a lot of pictures with my phone. I have an iPhone, and it's got a pretty decent camera. But yeah, this is my car. This is Akali. This is the car that almost all the donations from this channel go into. Keeping her running because, yeah, it's an undertaking for sure. So here's some more of my club. The problem with a lot of these pictures is they're so overwashed right now. Ah, the stream camera. My original stream camera was a little Logitech. Like, it's actually... Is it down here still? Ah, here it is. Like, this is my original stream camera. It's my little Logitech boy, and this is actually the camera I use to take stream of my desk when I'm doing Legos. It's got this really cool fold-out mount, and I can actually mount it this way, like pointing down, which is really nice. Oh, nice. I have a Keo, actually. A first-gen Keo that I love. I have so many presets because I'm insane and just went through one day and made a ton of presets to make editing pictures easier. It was so overcast this day. Like, it was so... The light was so bad. Like, the light was so bad. Like, I'm at the point where I'm almost just like, I should just black and white this whole entire photo set and call it a day. But I'm not going to because I'm Stumber. So I'll keep this one. So something like... Oops, those are blues. Those are blues. Where's my reds? Where are my reds? Reds. So something like this. Or like this one. Maybe that one with a lower... There you go. There we go. This is probably my favorite preset that I have. This dark red sharp edges preset is probably one of my favorite presets, and it's 90% because my car has red on it. Like 90% is because of the red on my car, because like that looks so good. I can also do like sharp yellows, which is really fun. where it'll pull out the yellows. And this also works really good with pictures with red in it too, because you still keep the reds, which is nice. Yeah, I feel like the dark sharp edges are going to be all of these pictures. I also feel like there's some that need to be flagged out. Like him. Him needs to be flagged out. Him too blurry. It's funny though, like a lot of people who do photo editing are like, oh, it takes forever. And I'm just like, nah, you just gotta know how to do your presets. This car is the car that was in front of me when we did roll-in at one point and was quite possibly the most burbly burble ever. Like, he made so much noise when he was driving around. It was great. This guy's front lip was in his back seat. There's my car. This sticker is one of my favorite stickers ever. It's a little bit hard to see, but it says "Don't touch me." Oh, here's one. Let's see if I can salvage this one. Oh, actually, hold on. So this car is green tint, which is pretty cool. So it's actually not. It's just the way it was parked, the way that the vehicles were parked. There's 4 or 5 trucks that are in the club, but this particular truck was parked in this spot just because that's where he was enrolling. It happens a lot, especially if like clubs don't all show up at the same exact time. Like here's another one of the trucks. It's the Cherokee. Which I want to edit this one up because this one's really cool looking. And then like we have the Audi. It is looking like this is going to be a whole sharp edges edit, by the way. Looks like all of these seem to favor the sharp edges filter. Yeah, like this was my lens. This was 100% a lens issue. I don't know how well y'all can see it, but like how it's like fuzzy, like down here in the corners. This was me trying to find lenses. This was a lens test. So these shouldn't even be in here. There's a collie again. There's a collie's booty. But yeah, it was cool though. Like, we got best club participation, which was pretty rad. So my club goes from this car here. So this Saturn here. Got booty pictures. But our club goes from this Saturn here all the way down to here. Plus like 4 other cars that weren't parked with us because I don't know. I actually have no idea why they didn't park with us, but they didn't park with us. Also, we couldn't park straight to save our lives. So do we do dark reds or do we do dark reds too and keep the green background? Because I personally like this one, but I am very partial to this particular filter. I'm also thinking of cropping the gray car by itself in another shot. Like duplicating this and... Or actually, do I have... I do. I could actually just do this one. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to do... Occasionally random little tutorials are gonna pop up because I haven't ran Lightroom too much, but yo, look at that. Banger. This is the one thing with me in editing pictures though. I have a very artistic style of edit, which doesn't work for a lot of people. Like, a lot of people want, like, the hyper-realistic edits, and I don't do stuff like that. Like, I am 100% an artistic edit kind of person. I also am, like, notorious for taking 100 pictures of the same thing. Ooh. That pink tree behind me really pops. A lot of these pictures don't really need anything done to them. Like, these actually turned out really well. Like, these are not really needing much editing. So I use this is Lightroom. I use the Adobe Suite. I use Lightroom and Photoshop depending on what I'm doing with it. But basically, like, baseline. Thank you. Like, if I'm just doing baseline edits with not, like basically stuff I'm not getting paid for, I will just throw it in Lightroom and, do some of these, like some of these bajillion filters that I have. But like stuff I'm getting... Okay, listen, y'all. No. I recant that hydrate. I am not gonna. But like, yeah, like stuff that is, stuff that I'm getting paid for, like not stuff that I'm... like stuff that I'm not getting paid for, but like stuff I'm doing as like like this is all portfolio edit. Like none of this is gig edit. Let me aggressively drink my Ramune. That is not a Subi. This is a Subi. This was the Subi that was burble popping all over the parking lot. I didn't get very many pictures of him though. Like I got that one, which is a really good one. These were all his like roll-ins, which were really good. That one's definitely a good one. There is Ubi. Oh, this one was fun. This one was... I said this one I should turn into a GIF. Because he just duels in a drive. Listen, you leave the WRX that I was taking pictures of from inside the car alone. Like, that thing was my camera test. Like, that's how I found out that the lighting was absolute garbage. So the one thing I love about my camera is it's like 500 billion resolution, so I can like crop pictures down and they still look pretty good. Like, I think if we read this one, yeah, red or green. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's definitely a vibe. I usually go through and flag pictures before I upload them, but obviously we didn't do that this time around. Oh, this little rowdy guy. This little rowdy boy. This picture does this card no justice. This was the most beautiful dark purple color. Like, doesn't do him justice because this card was gorgeous. I think I got like a good baker's dozen of him too. Like, a lot of these were taken like from my car because I was just not getting out of my car at one point. So one of my favorite things about this entire meet was that across the street from it was a field that had a bunch of cows in it. And I was so much more excited about those cows than literally anything. Like, it was bad. I'm really mad that his wheel is crooked like that. I might go into Photoshop and straighten that out. This car was so cool. This car was actually for sale. Oh, there's one of the cows. Yes. I love it. I love everything about it. I took so many pictures of the cows at one point. Like, I forgot I was there to take pictures of cars because cows. Oh, here's the baker's dozen of this Subi. So this Subi and Golf were parked directly across from us. And I took so many pictures of them while I was testing out my camera. Like, it's not even funny. Phantom doesn't mind, though, because Phantom is obsessed with Subarus. And I could take pictures of all the Subarus, and he would be so happy. Like, I could take pictures of nothing but Subarus, and he'd be content. This is actually taken through my windshield, that's why it's fuzzy. Lancers are better. Probably gonna edit this one in Photoshop just to get rid of this piece here. Well, that's that show. That's that show done. Yay! For some reason that started me in the middle. Like, not up here at the beginning. Because I still have to go through and do this. So, this truck. Look at the wheels on this truck. They were 21 inches wide. Like, crazy. Crazy talk. So here's another one of the trucks from our club. Like I said, some of them weren't parked with us. They wound up getting there late, so they wound up not being able to park with us. Here's some more of our guys. We had like... The truck with the big wheels was terrifying. I actually ran into him at a gas station afterwards. And like, I went over and I was like, I gotta ask you how wide your wheels are, sir. Like, they were 21 inches wide. Like, that's crazy. Like, I'm not even entirely sure that's road legal. So this was the other Lancer that was at the show. This is Blair from Diverse Fitments Lancer. I have a couple pictures of this car. I actually have pictures of this car from another show as well that I will be editing later. Theoretically. This car is always a Dark Sharp base vehicle because of the color. It just looks so good in Dark Sharp base. Also, hi Lynx! This Golf still had the Carvana temp tags on it, which was fun. Like, they literally bought the car and then came to the meet. How's you? I feel that. I don't know if you can see this, but this thing's turbo is flooding out of one of its headlights. Putting on the stickers. I actually did the sticker for... I actually did my sticker in the parking lot as well. So there's no shame. I did not, however, climb up on the hood of my car like that man. Oh, excuse me. This is another picture where the picture doesn't do the car justice. This car, this Tegra, was like an iridescent lavender. It was so pretty. That's actually a lot closer to what it looked like. Like, it was so pretty. And that's why photo editing's important. Like, so much more true to life. This car was also really cool. This is actually pretty factually true. This one actually turned out really well. So if you haven't noticed yet, I pretty much have a preset for each color vehicle, and that's why this works so well. I also always take a ton of pictures and then don't use half of them. This thing was gorgeous. I also saw them in a gas station after we left. This that R32 was like on the ground. That thing was so low. Taggy. I was so sad that they opened the hood on this poor little guy because they couldn't open his headlights. This is a Miata. Anyone who knows me knows I'm obsessed with Miatas. Almost as much as I'm obsessed with Lancers. Almost.